have a pair out.
I got some on the truck. I don't need them. I'll be okay.
As we begin the official meeting of the City of Stark City Commission, there will be a time of voluntary prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance. Those willing to do so are asked to stand, and Commissioner Nugent will lead us in prayer and the pledge.
Lord, please bless our meeting for the benefit of the city of Stark. May our meeting be benefits for all citizens. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we're gonna have roll call. Commissioner Overstreet.
Here.
Commissioner Mortimer.
Present.
Commissioner Nugent.
Present.
Commissioner Milner.
Here, sir.
And Commissioner Redding, I am here. All right, at this time, I will entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
I make a motion to approve the agenda.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Overstreet. Do we have a second? We have a second by Commissioner Mortimer. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, as we look over the consent agenda, as everything is in order, I will entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve the consent agenda, Mr. Mayor. I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Mortimer and a second by Commissioner Overstreet. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0. That takes us down to number 7. We do not have any emergency items listed. And it brings us to number 8, our citizen request. At this time, I do have one. If anybody would like to speak, we have the forms out in the foyer. If you could fill those out. The City of Stark welcomes you to this meeting. This time is set aside for our citizens and general public to address the City Commission. This is not a question or answer time. It is not a political forum, nor is it a time for personal accusations or derogatory remarks to or about city personnel. If you would like to address the commission, please complete a form, come to the podium when you are called, and speak into the microphone and state your name and address for the record. Please also limit your comments to not more than 3 minutes. You will be held to that. Your participation is welcome. As I said, we have one form. Is Mr. Oswald here? Okay, well, he may come next. Mr. Oswald, I will read this. I think that it's worth reading. He was just going to inform us that the state tour for Mr. Byron Donalds, candidate for governor of Florida, they're having a function on April 27th at 8:15 at the Keystone Heights RV Resort, if anybody would like to attend. All right. We do not, that takes us to number 9. We do not have any new business listed.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
if we could please put, the Bradford Health Organization is here tonight, the Pink Ladies. They would like to, make a presentation to the fire department.
So for number 9, we will have the Pink Ladies and Chief Clemens come up.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, respected commissioners, I would like to take a few moments to recognize the Bradford Community and Healthcare Auxiliary. As you know, the auxiliary is all about giving back to their community through scholarships, volunteering their time, providing financial resources, and I think most importantly, through being prayer warriors for this community's needs. I think that is most important. Let's see. The auxiliary found out that our fire department had a few various equipment needs and was kind enough to make a donation to provide the listed equipment that you have in front of you. I passed out earlier. Basically, these are just various tools and EMS supplies that our department uses on a daily basis. you can look at the items there, they're jump bags that we use for EMS calls, there's a 4-gas detector, that we use almost on a daily basis for gas leaks and gas smells, that we respond to, again, almost on a daily basis. So all of this equipment here, it's not something that's gonna be just left on a shelf. It'll be used daily for our department, and it's all very valuable. And as you can see, the amount there, the total was $3,417 and some change. It doesn't take long in the fire business to add up quickly, as you well know. So that's a short list of tools and equipment, but very valuable and one that we appreciate greatly. Ms. Johnson, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners, and City Clerk. Before we present the check, I would like to give a little history of our auxiliary, or Pink Ladies. The County Commissioners established a rural hospital in 1951 after our citizens voted to have a hospital. They called it the Bradford County Hospital. Actual construction was begun in 1954 and opened for the public on March 26, 1956. March 26, 1956. So it's been 70 years. The Bradford County Hospital was organized before the opening of the hospital in 1956 and has been actively participating in volunteer service since that time. However, you know, we had a change and we had to incorporate after the closing of Shands Hospital, and we became a non-profit organization. Before then, all the money that we made in the county went to the hospital. The hospital kind of bought what they felt like it was needed. We, the auxiliary, gave the first Jaws of Life to Bradford County. So we have been giving to this county for over 70 years and still want to give to the county. But we want all of our money to go to the needs of what we feel like is to all the individuals, that it doesn't just go to one person or 2 persons or 3 persons. It goes to, like the rescue comes, they have the equipment to do what they need to do when they get to your house, just like they're at the emergency room. We bought those things for them. So, we just wanted you to know that we don't spend our money foolishly. We only give it back when we feel like it's going to be used the way it should be. So we incorporated, and we became known as the Pink Ladies for all these years. After it closed, we kind of didn't have anything to do. I mean, you know, nobody wanted to take us, so our dear sheriff asked us to come and join him in the community, because he already had a wellness program set up. You have to sign up to this program to participate. But I'm asking y'all to pass the word around that if you sign up, you can talk to one of us beautiful ladies every morning and say all your aches and pains that you have, and we'll answer yes ma'am, no sir, or whatever we need to say to you. And if you don't call us by noon time, we're gonna send an officers out to check on you. So this is a wonderful program that we need to get out more in the community for them to know about it. So I've said all that. So now we would like to present the check to the fire and let them start using it. Come on, Pink Ladies.
Huh? Did they have a car?
I don't know, did they leave?
I don't know.
Okay.
They might have had a call, so that's good.
Miss Linda Kay?
Yes and no. Well, yes and no, yes.
Miss Linda Kay,
Yes.
what are your thoughts on, because there's so many of you, and I know y'all kind of stage those items out in the lobby,
If you wanna
but
do
maybe get the
picture
picture
out
out
loud,
there,
we'll probably
Okay.
be
and
probably
then all
better.
of us can
Do you
kind of
want,
get there
we'd
without
love one with
that.
just
Yes,
five
please.
covers,
I'll
and
get
then
one with
and
Chief
then
and-
one bro-
So let's do
And
that,
again,
let's,
let me say thank you to the citizens up here. Most of y'all have helped me at the fair for years and years, and if you ever have helped me, you don't get away, cause I call you every year to do it. And Dimple is one, the previous mayor, Scott Roberts, they help every year out there. I had Shannon Smith, he just said to me this year after he finished up, he walked up to me, he said, Miss Linda, you know how many nights I've done this for you? I said, I don't know how many. Does it matter? He said, this is my 35th year. So that tells y'all how old I am.
All right, so let's meet in the lobby, and then we can extend our thanks to the pink ladies, and we'll take 5 minutes, and we'll meet back in here, okay?
We may have pulled it out this morning.
I think you're part of the group, are you? I get where you can't see the camera, I can't see you. There you go.
You'll step on around near the fire.
Get close to him.
Yeah, I can't see you behind the Jeep. All right, ready?
We're gonna fill in, so y'all get your hands like they're up there. Right.
Where y'all flying out of, so,
Gainesville.
all right.
Alright, we fly out at 6 a.m.
Alright.
Or we'll just Uber.
2,
I'm good.
3.
Okay.
When you get back?
One more.
It's an overnight flight Sunday night. So like 10 a.m. my time.
I am Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like $200 cheaper to do the red eye Sunday night than Saturday night than out of Gainesville.
Lose all your money on while you're staying over.
No red, yeah.
I'm going to the ballgame right
I
now.
think I already emailed Mary the itinerary.
Oh,
I think I already emailed Mary the itinerary when I booked it.
I saw you, Michael. Oh, great. See, I went down to Cox Run. You know what?
Y'all wanna get to the thing?
Yes. And I started doing it. I did. That way, and then that way. So now when I do my early morning coffee, I go and get that side. And you get the sausage and egg.
He's dead now, you killed him. I think you terminated him. Good critter.
Well, yes, yes, otherwise it's not.
I just asked that question.
said 5 minutes, how long have it been?
Oh, he did say 5?
He said we would officially be in adjournment or recess for 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, let me pick up this first.
That's me, and if you ignore it, that's fine, I didn't know. I will yell at it.
All right. Officially back to business. All right. Number 10, old business.
Mr. Mayor, the only thing, obviously, with the charter review and the impact fees, under the charter review, that essentially is gonna be taken care of under 11A on public hearings.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right, impact fees, we're still, impact fees.
Why are we putting it on there?
You know.
Remind-
Well,
that's
it's
that
old
question.
business.
Just a reminder,
That's,
A reminder for us or for you?
for both. Just as a reminder, there's an ongoing conversation that you all had with, I guess, with this year on it,
I
just to
know,
keep it as an agenda item on
but
there.
there's nothing ever on it. I'm just, hey.
and it's not unusual to have old business listed on there until it's resolved, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna never resolve. All right, number 11.
That's an opinion.
Public hearings. A, ordinance 2026-07, calling for a referendum question to be placed before the qualified electors of the city of Stark at the next general election, which is scheduled for Tuesday, August 18th, 2026. The language is in your packet. I will turn it over to our legal counsel, who, in roll call, I failed to recognize. Could you introduce yourself for us? I think this is your first time with us this evening.
Yes, sir. My name is Derek Foltz. I'm with Foltz Walker. Allison Foltz is my dad. So I'm here covering for Scott tonight.
All right, thank
Glad
you
to
very
have you,
much.
Derek.
All right, the floor is yours.
This is, as Mr. Mayor, as you already stated, this is here for first reading. Ordinance number 2026-07. An ordinance of the city of Stark, Florida, calling for a referendum question to be placed before the qualified electors of the city of Stark at the next general election, which is scheduled for Tuesday, August 18th, 2026. Providing a charter referendum question, determining whether to adopt the proposed amendments to the charter for the city of Stark, providing for the full text of the proposed amended charter for the city of Stark, providing for requisite ballot language, providing for repeal of all conflicting ordinances, and providing for severability, and providing an effective date.
Okay, you've heard a reading of the ordinance by title only. I will entertain a motion to approve.
We have a question first.
Well, I think we'll have our questions after the motion.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Nugent. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a second by Commissioner Overstreet. Any further discussion? Floor is open. Commissioner Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Derek, and one of the things you said in your statement, they're providing for the full text. Now I'm speaking for myself, not the other 5 commissioners. The package came out on Friday, for example, with all this full text. I've been in Tallahassee for 3 days. I've read it, and it's only 6 pages, which is a good thing. It replaces the other. My question is this: we're voting on the ordinance in terms of setting the date and so forth. But do we, in fact, over the next week or two, have time to reword the text itself before it gets voted on, exactly how it's going to go to the voters?
Depends on what the rewording would be. If it's minor clerical changes or rearranging of some things, that's a minor change. If it's substantive changes to what the amendments are gonna be to the charter, it would need to come back for first reading again.
Okay. And I will remind you, we are on a time hack on this, where we have to get, what's our date that it has to be to the supervisor by?
May 6th.
May 6th, yeah, so that's the day after the next
So
commission
that's
meeting.
the day after the next commission meeting. So if we don't have 2 readings on this, and it's done and where it needs to be, then basically, we're gonna have to have a special, a special meeting, but then if we get it and it goes before the voters, we would have to have it's not a special election, sorry, in terms of voting. And then we're gonna have to pay additional fees and all that stuff, and then you're not gonna get a voter turnout on it either. Yes, sir, Commissioner.
I don't really have any substantive changes, in my opinion, as a non-lawyer, whether they're Scribner's or not errors, but some small things.
for example, Mr. Mayor, on page 3 where it says city clerk shall be responsible for the administration and oversight of municipal elections in accordance with applicable law. I have no problem with that, except that I think we need to make it clear that the clerk, whether it's Ms. Thompson or someone years from now, actually is the liaison with the contracted Bradford County Supervisor elections to
And it would be,
do those.
yes, sir. The clerk has to have it, whether we contract it out to the commission, to the county or not, by municipal code, the clerk has to be the
Right,
liaison.
so she is still,
And if
she,
we go
he
back
will
to
always
do
be.
elections,
Yeah.
it can absolutely go back to the clerk.
Yeah, so we have that option, so I'm sorry if I'm taking the floor for you.
Oh, go ahead, sir. I'm listening.
But it's one of those things that the way it's laid out, the clerk serves as the city's supervisor election. We choose as a commission and with the cooperation of the clerk to farm it out to the supervisor of elections. I don't know that we can put it to them to make it their responsibility. Does that make sense?
It does. I just don't wanna see a clerk 2 terms after Ms. Christie decided he or she is going to do the city elections.
And they would have the right.
That has to be our decision, the commission's decision, not the clerk's.
Under the municipal code, and Mr. Foles as well was in the committee when this was brought up, if any clerk chooses to, it would be their choice.
It would not be left up to this board.
Well, yes, ma'am, with, along with the board, for sure, but a municipality is charged to do their own elections. You can't ask the county or demand that the county do it.
That's correct.
But we can contract with them. We
Absolutely,
can choose to contract with them.
100%. So I had originally, I will tell you, I had originally asked to have it just stricken, because I have no desire to do that, I don't know about power, and that was the answers from the attorneys, that any clerk at any choice, along with any new commissioners, which is very likely at any time,
Sure.
could choose to do their own. And if they wanted to go back to do that, it has to be in the charter to do that.
Okay.
Floor is still yours.
All right, and then just little things, I wanna make sure we reread these on page 5, section 17, returns. And I have not gone through this more than a few minutes. The last sentence of section 17 says the return shall manage, I think it should be shall be managed, if I'm not correct, Derek, or
Yes,
and I found just a couple little, that's what I call scrivener's errors, or whatever you wanna call them. So let's proofread that, all of us. I'm not directing certainly to the attorneys, I don't tell them what to do. Everybody read it and make sure that we're okay with it. I'm okay with the answers I've been given, Mr. Mayor, on that particular issue. And I don't have any other, what I would consider substantive issues, all right?
Good point, sir. Thank you. All right, I'll open the floor to the other commissioners. Mr. Overstreet?
I'm pleased, I mean, I see the few little things, but I think that would be corrected when it's turned over, yeah.
Commissioner Morgan?
Yeah, so,
Where you wanna start?
I wanna, okay, so I don't really have any substantive changes, I have a couple of, what I term inquiry minds questions, so that I can understand what it is that's in here. On page 2, section 8, the last paragraph, and my confusion and not understanding, that sentence, it says, no person who is not a qualified elector of the city of Stark shall be eligible to any of said offices except an appointed office. And in case of a vacancy in an elective office, such vacancy shall be filled by an appointment by the mayor, by and with the consent of the city commissioners. So okay, so explain that. So say my seat comes vacant, I decide not to complete my term. The mayor has the authority to appoint someone, and the city commission approves that, or does the mayor have the authority along with the city commission to appoint someone to finish it?
in reading the rest of that sentence, so the vacancy shall be filled by appointment by the mayor, by with the consent of the city commissioners, except members of the city commission, which vacancy shall be filled by the remaining members of the city commission.
Explain that.
The first one's talking about charter officers only, is it not?
Yes.
The clerk, I'm sorry, not clerk, the, city manager and the attorney are the only charter officers.
Correct.
I think, Mr. Mayor.
And so if you, Madam, Mr. Mayor.
Make it plain, just make it plain.
So if you're seeing him available and you did not want, until it was time for an election, the four of them would run without you.
Okay, so there would not be a special election, there would
No,
not
ma'am.
be.
I mean, there could.
Okay, no, I'm just.
Right, there is a section about special elections, if it was chosen, if
So
something happened, if you were to be
Yeah.
deceased or ill
Yeah,
or
so you
something.
died, death happens.
You know, in a certain amount of term, if they wanted to run a year without you, it would be
Okay.
up to them.
Okay, so that means that whatever district that has the vacancy, they won't have a representative until the board decides how they want to fill it.
Yes,
Or an appointment is made.
Or an appointment, or an appointment.
And appointment is made approved by the majority of the rest of the commission. Cause it says by the mayor and with the consent of the city commissioners. So the mayor can bring somebody forward and then the commission votes on it to approve that.
What if it's somebody that the people in the district don't want? I'm just
Well,
asking.
and unless
Okay.
you're legally bound to have to do a special election, you're in that window to
What
where
was
it
the
doesn't
language-
have to be filled.
What was the language prior to that? Or was there any?
Yeah.
Was there any language that addressed that previously?
Kind
It
of
was.
close to that.
And it was pretty close.
Was it, did it say anything about a special, giving the option of a special election? I thought it
It
did.
did, and it said that the mayor would appoint. I think it was a
Until the
sole.
special election,
Until
but a
the
special
special
election would
election.
be held.
Yes, ma'am.
But this is saying that that a special election would not necessarily be done and giving the people in the district the opportunity to select their representative.
Until the next appointed time.
Until the next, yeah,
The next appointment.
Well, give us 2 weeks notice, that way we can work it out.
okay.
No time for 2 weeks.
Okay. Let me read it, no, effective, no. Okay, so that's one question I have. The second is on page 3, and I think it's just wordsmithing, section 12, where it says that the city commissioner shall have power to elect the city attorney, that's
Should be appointment.
a point, right? That's just a point,
Yes,
right?
ma'am, and that should have been correct, that would be a scrivener's error, because that was in what we submitted to them to add appointment.
That was the one I had too.
You have one, okay.
And y'all are making notes of all this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is one that I just need, clarity on. Page 3 still, under the city manager, section number 5, prepare and submit the annual budget message, and capital program. What is a budget message?
Like a short form,
Uh-huh,
just the summarization of the budget.
a summarization of the budget.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, so now the clerk is not involved in the preparation of the budget at all? According to this?
According to this now.
Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, one more.
Yes, ma'am.
Danny, are you trying to stop me from talking?
No, I'm just-
No,
I
he's
just-
coming, I told him.
No, I'm
already
just,
to
I'm
say
sitting there
that.
thinking what you just said,
Okay, I'm
curious
just,
about something.
you're distracting me.
Um,
Okay,
yeah.
so, this is just a question of, thank you, your head blocks it. Number 6, and this is just for, to make me understand this. What is that last part of that sentence? I'll start like in the middle, make any such recommendations to the commission concerning the affairs of the cities as he or she deems desirable. So basically, you're just gonna tell us, you tell us what you want us to know and not what we need to know? That's the way I'm reading it, basically.
That can be changed, yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay, so on page 4, under, and I tried to meet with Chrissy on this earlier, guys, and I'm sorry, but she got tied up, and I just didn't have an opportunity. And Drew was tied up, so, under, on page 4, section 15, the second one. Explain that whole B section to me.
Yes, ma'am.
adjustment of the existing terms for 29.
So it's probably easier for me to explain. So one of the major things that you guys had asked us to do in the charter was to get the election cycles on presidential and
Right.
governor races. So this is the easiest and the cleanest way to get us to be on that cycle, so that one time, 2, 4, and myself, would be a 3-year term after our completed 4-year term of this year. So the 3 of us would run again in 2029,
Okay.
provided we wanted to.
Okay.
Then that person would then know and have 4 years ahead to know they're gonna run for a 3-year term. Because
Okay.
if we shortened it or lengthened one, we would have all 5 commissioners and the clerk
At the same
at the
time.
same time,
Right.
and that would be detrimental to the city.
So at the end of this 4-year term that the 3 of us
Correct.
are serving, the next term, whoever
Whoever
runs,
chooses
will
for
just
2,
3
4, and the
years,
clerk.
and then it'll be back, it'll
To
be on
4
that
years
cycle. Okay.
every other time, and they will continue, and that would put everybody on the correct election cycles for general elections with the county. That would
Okay.
also align with that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so also on page 4, there are references of he.
Should say both.
Yeah.
And the one that was submitted was also, so I think
It
we.
was, the one that was submitted was
Submitted from the
corrected.
charter
Because when I
review,
I
it
did
was.
talk to Drew about that,
It was.
and he said that it was gonna be corrected, but I guess, is this not the corrected one that I'm looking at, that we're looking at? Cause it does have, the corrected one has he/she.
Right.
I do know there is multiple places like on
That's
the,
why we drew he, chooses, and he shall,
And
and
he
he
is and
is,
her.
and
Correct.
he is, and
And then at
is.
the bottom of 15, cause the one I have in my packet says,
On page 4,
it's the one in your packet.
let's see, candidates, okay. What you got on updated?
Mine's he,
It's
she,
in-
do all.
it's in the
Yeah.
book.
Oh, I don't know, I looked at my, I looked at my work copy. Okay, so
There's
it's,
a
if it's
It
in
is
the
correct, yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, so also, let's keep moving. In that same paragraph, the candidates, the very last, part of the sentence, in case 2 or more persons receive an equal and greater number of votes within any one group, the result shall be determined as provided by Florida Statute 100.81. What is that? What is that? What is the government?
coin toss.
It's a
Coin toss?
That's the state statute.
Okay,
And
yeah,
it is.
that's what I said, I did not look
And
up.
Commissioner,
Florida
I will
Statute
tell you,
100.1.
at the committee, I wanted that taken out as well, that I would not be flipping a coin to see who won. And at that time, Scott Walker said, yes, I would. So that is apparently the Florida statute.
Okay, all right, I didn't look up Florida statute, I just wanted to know what the
Yes,
Florida
ma'am.
statute.
Can't replace it with a duel, so we have.
Yeah, that's fine, I didn't want to hear about that, I just wanted to know what it was. Page 5, that 17, Mr. Milner, did you point out the very last sentence?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
return shall be?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
you did that one, okay, great, okay. Okay, I think I'm almost done, but y'all won't let me do this no more. Okay, so, under section 21, the mayor,
Mhm.
that very first section.
Yep.
Explain it in layman's terms. Each year at the first meeting following certification of the election, and at the first meeting following the first Tuesday in November, if there's no election for 1 or more vacant commission seats, the city commission shall elect from the city, but,
If it's, if everything goes according to plan, October 1st,
okay,
mayor's chosen, if not, if there's a runoff, it'll be in the next November meeting.
okay, so we're still gonna be selecting the mayor the first meeting of October.
Yes, ma'am. With the general election, we will always be on the primary, but if there's a runoff for,
Okay,
then it would put
okay,
us to
then that puts us
November.
into November.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you all, you've all been very helpful, thank you for coming tonight.
Alright, Mr. Nugent, you had some questions?
I'm good, I can answer it. I'm fine. I have a question on another section.
Okay, well,
Okay, yeah, I'm section 21, I was reading there about rules procedures expelling members, quorum meetings, I just noticed. I was reading that, and I just wanted clarification on that.
What page was that?
So.
Six.
Page 6?
Page 6, I believe, said, section 22 that he's referring to.
Section 21.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
22.
Page 5?
Yeah, 22.
Well, expelling a member is under
I
22.
can't see it.
Okay, wait a minute, we're not paying from the same bucket, he also is that a Word copy?
It came right
That's
here.
not what
yeah,
I have
it came
out of
right
my
here,
book.
yeah. So, I guess it came out here, so it's all together. So mine might be mixed. Mine's thick as, mine's super thick.
So in your book, you should have a 6-page document.
I'm going through them, I'm on page 6 here too, 3 of 6. I was looking at something in the extra
I
right.
think he was looking at the old.
I was looking at the old one, and I just left in that. That's what I was looking
So
at.
are you good with section 22? or
Only
you still
problem
need-
I have with section, was one that Ms. Mortimer asked a question about the clerk not being involved part of the budget. So I was curious about that, but didn't get asked a question, so I was gonna ask it. Cause, they said only the city manager be doing the budget. But in our history, I've always had them get together and they worked on the budget together, them and the finance officer. So I'm just wondering why it's, the big change.
There's actually no change from the old charter to this one, it's just the simplification of the language. The city manager has always prepared the budget.
Right.
There's no actual change with that.
Well, I know that,
In practice, it had been different in the past, but as far as the charter language goes, nothing has substantially changed. Nothing actually has changed from that point.
That is true.
What they're saying was that the practice was different than what the charter
Yeah.
actually.
I know, I got that.
You guys had asked, and we have been running with a city manager for 20+ years.
Yeah.
And you guys have tasked them to do it. The charter said the clerk would do it. So, you know, in hindsight, it needs to be designated who you want it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think that everybody, it's going to be
I
the
just
city
asked
manager.
a question because I see on the
That does not mean
transparency,
that I won't
you got one
have
eye
something to
looking at
say,
budget.
that I won't help.
Have input.
Have input, for sure.
Okay, thank you.
What was your question about the expelling? You didn't.
Oh, no, that was something, it was inside the other part, deeper in the packet.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions or comments from commissioners? All right, at this time, I will open the floor to public comment. I do want to say that in this process that was taken on was totally volunteerism. And it was taken on solely by our citizens. We had several come forth. They willingly took on the task. It was quite extensive and it was a lot to go through. So kudos to them and what they've done. Again, to our legal counsel
Yes.
and to Ms. Thompson. They knew this whole time that we were on a time crunch
Everything me out now.
and had a time hack. And yeah, Mr. Mullins should get a little bit. So, but again, from the beginning, Ms. Thompson and our legal team took this on. So I just want to give them all the credit for that because I couldn't imagine how many workshops we would have to have as a commission to get to this and do the hard work that they did. So if we don't have any comments from the public,
Mr. Mayor, if I might,
Yes.
I just have to reiterate kind of the same thing. And we plan to have an award ceremony, so to speak. Drew and I were kind of tasked to do this, and we had 10 citizens who participated in every single meeting we had, and we knew we only had 5 months to do it. And we had multiple meetings a week, or, you know, every other week and down to every week. We never had anybody who missed a meeting. Miss Brenda Donaldson had an emergency, and we had a couple that would come in and out due to work. But to have 10 citizens donate their time and their energy and to be at every single meeting and have input speaks volumes. Speaks tremendous volumes of them wanting to help us and to make this right, and knowing the deadline, and knowing that every time it could be a different attorney, it could be different situations. And they took 67 pages and made it into 6. And a very workable document, very, the best of best questions. had Drew and I both on our toes at all times. So I really appreciate them, appreciate you guys for allowing me to have all 10, because we had such a variety of how to run things. And after we have first and second reading, and it is an amendment, and it passes, then I would really like to have an award ceremony for them, because they definitely deserve more than just a plaque to say thank you.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
Agreed.
I agree. Mr. Mayor, yeah, it does speak volumes that our citizens are vested in this government and in making our city run as efficient and effective as we can. And I just, thank you, ma'am, thank you, Alan, that they were on that. They were on that committee.
And they had offered to come tonight, and I said, well, I figured you guys would meet it out, and they,
Yeah.
they did have other things going on, but they were very
Absolutely.
diligent, all 10.
All right, call the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0.
Taboo.
Good job.
Great work.
Good job.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
job, good job. Very good.
All right, we have no quasi judicial hearings listed. That brings us to number 13, reports. Mr. City Manager.
Yeah, this is just a little quick thing that just happened, I don't know, 3 hours ago. We did have an issue at the Andrews lift station at Andrews Road. Both of our pumps at the lift station were seized. Had to buy new ones, so it's 2 brand new pumps at $7,000 a piece. So, that just happened. And they're gonna be watching overnight. The bypass pumps are set up, so, it is one of our larger ones.
Joy.
Yeah, the jail does empty into that one, so it's definitely one of those that you wanna keep an eye on, so.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Other than that, I'm good.
Mrs. Thompson?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor and Commissioners. Tonight I have the privilege to certify the City of Stark Notice of Elections. This notice is hereby given and provided by the Charter of the City of Stark. The election will be held August 18th, 2026, for the purpose of the election of the following City of Stark offices: Commissioner District 1, 4-year term; Commission District 3, 4-year term; Commissioner District 5, 4-year term. The electors must qualify to become candidates between June 8th at noon to June 12th at noon, 2026, at the Supervisor of Election at the Bradford County Courthouse. The election will be held August 18th, 2026, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at your designated polling stations. Early voting this year will be held August 3rd through August 16th, 2026, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Supervisor of Elections.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I know that you have our calendar of
Yes, sir.
events in there.
I also
Are there
added
any
you a
other-
calendar of events through the next meeting.
Okay, and so we're good on that for information. I think I did see the next thing we have coming up immediately is the Beast Feast this weekend at the Bradford Sportsman's Forum.
Yes, sir. And we have a pension board meeting tomorrow for those, commissioners that are on that board. It'll start in the morning with the general and then fire and police. And then anybody who would like to attend Rotary's Beast Feast. There's several fundraisers throughout the end of the month and several service awards that you'll see on Facebook for different days. I think our next one is Meter Reader Day.
I have to be in Lakeland on Thursday. Will anyone be available to go to the Golden Bee
So,
presentation
the
at the
Golden
high
Bee,
school?
let's see.
On Thursday at the high school.
Oh, that's at 7 p.m., correct?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
That might be a little early for you.
I will be there with the mayor for sure on behalf of the Education
Lord
Foundation.
help me.
All right.
I can do it, I can do that. Let's see.
You gotta wear all gold.
I got that.
All
That's
right.
not a problem. I'm gonna be sparkling.
All right.
On my gold teeth.
Thank you, Ms.
For
Thompson.
real.
Thank you.
All right, I did receive a call from Captain Mueller this evening that he regretfully would not be able to be here. They have a new hire that has just completed the academy, so they were going to that. He asked if we have any questions or concerns, please let me know or call him directly, so. That brings us to our city attorney. Do we have any
Nothing from you,
legal
Mr. Mayor.
advice or wisdom?
I
Okay.
appreciate y'all welcoming me tonight, but.
Glad to have you there.
Nothing substantive to add.
Glad we didn't make it too rough on you.
Are you the full-time stand-in, or you
No,
just
just tonight.
didn't have anything else to do besides come?
All right, commissioner reports, Commissioner Overstreet.
It's been an interesting meeting. Thank you.
Good. You're learning every week. Commissioner Milner.
Glad we were able to make the, ribbon cutting for the stage this morning, those that were. Ms. Dimple, and myself attended the Northeast Florida, League of Cities meeting in Fernandina Beach last Thursday night. Very good, a lot of information, and, hard to get to and hard to park, but other than that, it was good. I have two things. One is, I have requests from citizens, as all of us do from time to time, for a quote speed hump. The official name being traffic calming devices, which Chief will tell you the fire department then hate. But anyway, on Bay Street, and so I went and sat by Strickland Scoop for an hour. Had plenty to read anyway. And after, suffice it to say, after watching some people run the the stop sign on West Jefferson Street by the Scoop onto Center and Bay, and then particularly after Strickland's is open, in the afternoons and evenings, there's a good bit of traffic, people getting off work and they're using Bay Street and Center Street as shortcuts. So I did make a request to Drew, and they looked at it, and the Public Works Department went out and installed the appropriate size one, so it doesn't drop the transmission out of your vehicle, but it does the job, and I appreciate it. And I've already had citizens call me and tell me they appreciated it, Drew. Okay. Second thing is that the legislative session, as y'all may know, got put off a week. It's supposed to have started yesterday. Now it's going to start next week. And the governor and the House and the Senate are still not in agreement on much of anything, which is probably good for us, in my personal opinion. But the governor's called the first session regarding the mid-decade census, which has never been done in the history, but nonetheless, for the purpose of trying to get more Republican districts, truth be told. But anyway, so they're going to tackle that one allegedly. But then after that, and this is where I'm bringing it up, Mr. Mayor, after that, he's calling for the second one, which is going to be interesting because that's on property taxes. And we all know what we've been trying to do the last 2 years to educate our citizens. And of course, the legislature literally passed the law last year restricting what we as a commission can say or do if it involves public money. We can do it privately. We cannot use our positions up here or any public money to disagree with whatever the legislature comes out with. So all I'm saying is we may have very, very late notice on a potential devastating impact of property tax reductions from the legislature in the event it runs into May and June, and they make that decision. And we won't know. Until they get through, we will not know. So I know you all read your League of Cities things that are coming out, hopefully on your emails every week, but it's one of the biggest impacts ever on municipalities in 150 years. And yet we don't yet know what we're gonna do. Agree, Drew?
Yeah.
So, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
It didn't say nothing about impact fees, did it? I'm sorry.
I think Drew's already covered that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Commissioner Nugent.
Yeah, impact fees are interesting. All right, yes, I just wanna bring out May 21st, it's coming up, it's gonna be the next league, Florida League City meeting, it's gonna be in Atlantic Beach where everybody wants to go. It's a good little drive, that's a really good function. And so that's for all y'all, and, I wanna thank Christy and them who came up last night and did a chalk writing at Stark Elementary, it went really well. And the ribbon cutting today was a real good crowd, everybody looked really sharp, it looked good.
All right, thank you. Vice Mayor Mortimer?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. It's good to be back. Did y'all miss me? I just want to, offer condolences to Commissioner Nugent on the death of his brother.
Yeah.
And just know that you're in our thoughts and our prayers, brother. You
Appreciate
and
it.
your family, and if we can do anything for you, let us know.
Thank you very much.
That's all I have.
The only thing I have is next meeting, I will be out of state for work, so Vice Mayor Mortimer will be in charge. And that's all I have.
She's looking forward to it.
Motion to adjourn.
I'll wait that.
So moved.
All right. That's the old. Thank you, Chief, for your presentation.
You killed me with that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go sign.
Grove Street.
Hello, sir, how are you? It's good to see you.
I was in both.